Mark didn't show up. No call, no text, no goodbye. Kelly waited, frozen in place, eyes on the door, phone clutched tight in her hand. Minutes felt like hours. Then came the panic. Was this just a delay, or something worse? Social media lit up. Where is Mark? Why did Kelly cancel the taping? And then, silence. The kind of silence that creeps under your skin. The kind that makes your stomach drop. No one knew what happened, not even Kelly. And that's when she recorded the emergency message, her voice trembling, her hands shaking. Please, if you see him. The day had started like any other. Kelly and Mark were scheduled to appear together on their morning show, a routine they had followed for years. But something was off from the beginning. Mark didn't answer his morning check-in. His driver reported that he never came out of the house. Calls went to voicemail. Messages were marked unread. At first, the crew assumed he might be stuck in traffic or under the weather. But Kelly knew better. She felt it, that deep gut-level knowing that something wasn't right. She tried to keep calm, brushing it off in front of the cameras, but as the minutes ticked by, her smile began to fade. Behind the scenes, producers scrambled. Security made calls. Friends reached out. Still, nothing. Kelly stepped away quietly during a commercial break, retreating to her dressing room. Inside, she broke down. Tears streamed down her face as she tried calling again and again and again. Nothing, not even a ring. That's when she made the decision to cancel the rest of the day's filming. She walked out without her makeup touched up, her voice quiet but firm. "Something's wrong," she whispered. "Mark wouldn't just disappear." Within hours, headlines exploded. Mark Consuelos missing? Kelly Ripa breaks down on set. The media didn't wait. Rumors spread faster than facts. Some claimed Mark had flown out secretly. Others whispered about a family emergency. But none of it felt real. None of it made sense. Kelly knew her husband better than anyone, and he wouldn't vanish without telling her. That night, after hours of waiting and worrying, she made a decision that shook fans to their core. She posted a raw, unedited video on her social media account. No studio lighting, no script, just Kelly. Pale, exhausted, eyes red from crying. Her voice trembled as she spoke. "This isn't like him," she said. "Mark is the most loyal person I know. He always tells me where he is, even if it's just running late. And right now, I have no idea where he is." She paused, swallowing hard. "If you've seen him, anywhere, please let us know. We just want him safe." The video racked up millions of views within minutes. Comments flooded in. Support, fear, speculation, and pain. Fans posted sightings that turned out to be false alarms. News vans parked outside their home. Paparazzi followed her car. But behind the cameras, behind the panic, Kelly was just a wife, scared, sleepless, and waiting for a phone call that never came. Every second without Mark felt like a lifetime. And the silence, it only grew louder. By the next morning, the world had joined the search. Hashtags like "Find Mark" and "Where is Consuelos" trended across social media. News anchors speculated, friends and colleagues spoke out, but still, no real leads. Kelly hadn't slept. She sat by the window all night, watching the driveway, hoping a car would pull in, hoping this nightmare would end. But the driveway stayed empty. Her phone never rang. At one point, she whispered to herself, "What if something happened and no one knows?" It was the kind of thought she didn't want to say out loud, but it lingered, haunting her. Then came the moment that would break her even further. One of Mark's jackets, the one he always wore when walking their dog, was found on a bench near Central Park, just sitting there, folded neatly, untouched. When Kelly was told, she went completely still. No tears, no words, just stillness, as if her body had shut down. Friends tried to comfort her, but nothing reached her. That jacket was too personal, too deliberate, and the fact that no one had seen him there, no footage, no witnesses, only made it worse. Fans gathered outside the show's studio, holding candles, signs, and praying. But inside, in her heart, Kelly was fading. "He wouldn't leave like this," she kept repeating. "He just wouldn't." And still, no one could explain it. No one could find him. All they had now was a jacket, a message, and a mystery that refused to give an answer. Days have passed. Still no phone call, no update, just more silence. Kelly's voice is weaker now, her eyes tired, her words slower. She's no longer speaking to reporters, only to the people who truly care, to the fans, the friends, the strangers lighting candles in front of her home. Every night, she sits by the same window staring into the darkness, waiting. She hasn't moved his things. His coffee cup still sits on the kitchen counter, his shoes by the door, because part of her still believes, needs to believe, that he's coming back. But the longer it goes, the more it hurts. And still, no answers, no final word, just a growing ache and a single question that no one can answer. Where is Mark? And why hasn't he come home? The last thing Kelly said before going silent was this: "He was never the kind to just vanish, not without saying goodbye." If this story touched your heart, please take a moment to like this video, subscribe for any updates, and share your thoughts in the comments below. Your support means everything right now. We're all hoping, all praying, and we're not giving up. We're here with you, always.